What happens when a vital piece is gone? How does a heart learn love's confusing dawn? This is the start of her uncertain way, where father's absence colors every day. The title of this poem is Dad Rejected Me. She picks the wrong guy. And now our poem begins. The blueprint etched in childhood's frame. A missing piece, a whispered name. Dad didn't live where we made home, just came around a restless roam. Child support paid, a duty met, then arguments with mom we get. For wanting more, a needed sum, while I stood close, my feelings numb. He'd glance my way, a distant stare, like I belonged not standing there. My silent plea, a heart's soft cry, remember me as years go by? Your daughter, Dad, the one you see, the one you never come to be. A constant presence, warm and true, the way a father's meant to do. That absent love, a silent weight, now shapes the partners she will create, a yearning deep within her core, to find what she'd not known before. So now she seeks a phantom trace, a familiar void in a new face. The distant gaze, the careless word, a validation she has always heard. Within the silence, sharp and clear, a confirmation of her fear, that she's not worthy, not enough, and love will always be this rough, this fragile thing so quick to break, for someone else's selfish sake. She seeks a mirror, flawed and dim, reflecting back what hurt from him, a twisted comfort in the pain, a cycle she can't quite restrain. She sees a strength that turns to cold, a story mirroring one grown old. The fleeting praise, a sugar sweet, beginning that can't long compete, with shadows lurking, doubt's sharp sting, a love that threatens everything, to crumble, fade, and disappear, just like the figure held so dear, yet lost too soon or never there, leaving a burden hard to bear, a constant need to prove her worth, to fill that emptiness from birth. She reads the signs she knows so well, the prelude to a sad farewell, the subtle shifts, the cooling touch, that echoes absence oh so much. The charmer's smile, a practiced art, plays on the fragile, wounded heart. He offers crumbs, a fragile hold, a pattern tragically retold. The guys would ask, a probing line, is your dad around? Is he a sign of strength or weakness? They would see her history and cruelly decree. She was unstable, prone to sway, and use this knowledge in their play. They'd mistreat her, or they'd fear her might, because her emotions burned so bright, yet knew the cracks that ran so deep, while promises they failed to keep. Emotionally they'd take their toll, exploiting wounds within the untold. Raised traditional, a steadfast view, no kids till marriage, honest, true. Some guys would scoff, a pitying glance, no father figure, what a chance. To take advantage, they would scheme, ignoring her inherent gleam. Though poor we were, in the tough hood's hold, my mom raised me more precious than gold. She worked so hard, with calloused hand, to give me all she could command. She shielded me from bitter strife, and poured her love into my life, a single warrior, brave and bold, a story often left untold. But still, that gap, a constant ache, for a connection she couldn't make. A father's nod, a steady guide, left her adrift upon the tide. She chases echoes in the night, mistaking darkness for the light. Believing love must sting and fade, a debt for which she's always paid. Each tear that falls, a bitter rain, washes the hope away again. She seeks a solace, finds a storm, a twisted version, never warm. Another promise that will choke the fragile seeds of hope she spoke, leaving her weary, worn, and raw, still searching for what she's not saw. Each broken bond, a painful sting, a whispered truth the shadows bring, until she turns with clearer sight and finds her own internal light. No longer searching in the gray for someone else to light her way. She starts to see the strength within, where true and lasting love can begin. She learns to trust her inner voice and make a different kind of choice, to value worth that's truly hers, beyond the pain that still occurs. To heal the wounds the past has sown, and build a love that's truly known. A love that nurtures, safe and sound, on solid, independent ground. To break the cycle, stand up tall, and answer a different kind of call. A call that whispers, soft and true, the love you need resides in you. She learns to nurture, to embrace the wholeness she can find in her space, and finally let the shadows cease, to find her own enduring peace, to rewrite stories of the past, and build a future meant to last. This is the end of our poem. Until next time, Lyrical Reasons.